Good afternoon. Good afternoon. My name is Julie Klenner. I'm a senior at Coeur D'Alene High School. On March 7th, last Tuesday, I went to the bathroom at 8:40 a.m. As I was washing my hands afterwards, I saw a figure exit the bathroom stall, exactly next to the stall I was just recently in. I was so shocked to what I was seeing in a private place for women. It was a male in the women's bathroom. This male did not look anything like a woman. In fact, this male was dressed exactly like a male. He was dressed like a skater boy, around my height, 5'6". As I was staring at him while he passed me, a smirk sat upon his face, like he knew he was in the wrong. While staring at him, I saw an Adam's apple on his throat. Women do not have this. I froze in fear since I have never dealt with this type of situation before. I went to the main office and ended up talking to the secondary assistant principal. As I told her what had happened while having tears roll down my face, I was told that I could move to the nurse's bathroom. I told her that as a woman who was born a woman, I was in the right bathroom. Therefore, I should not be moved somewhere else. I was not the issue in this situation. She told me that it was past her jurisdiction and it was federal, which she could not do anything with. Never once did she or anyone else in the school try to find out who this male was. Therefore, it could not even be mentioned at the time that it was a transgender person, which is what I was told many times and how they are protected. So how could this male be protected when no one else did any type of research to find out who it was? For all we know, it could have been a non-student trying to harm the other students. As a woman and a woman who had been sexually harassed, I find it extremely important to keep such a sacred place strictly for women. A women's bathroom is for privacy and where we are vulnerable. To add males in this place, it leaves women defenseless. Males were created differently with a different mindset. Keep the two genders separate in private places, such as bathrooms. There's a reason why teachers have to be in any room that there's a student in to keep unwanted things from happening. To add to it, there are no cameras in the bathrooms for strict privacy reasons. So why add males to the place or even accept them in that place? Because they can and will eventually harm females. I go to a school where I'm told to feel secure and I'm in a safe environment, except I'm not. I didn't get any help when I went to a supervisor. I cried out for help and I was ignored. No one in that school cared about my emotions when I was crying for help when I felt unsafe. Instead, all they cared about was being politically correct. If you support women, you'll find this issue extremely important. Think about all the things the school keeps from you parents when they ask for money. Your money supports them keeping your children unsafe. Why give money to a school who doesn't help the students when they cry out for help?
And Julie, that's 3 minutes, so if you want to wrap up.
Why support a school who leave the female students defenseless? End the political correctness and keep the women's bathroom strictly for women. Thank you.
Thank you, Julie.
I'm Monica Klenner of Coeur D'Alene. I actually haven't heard her recite that until just now, so that's kind of heartbreaking to hear again. So how would you feel if your biological female daughter called you from school crying because a boy was in her bathroom? That was what I experienced last Tuesday morning. She called me around 9 a.m. to tell me exactly what she just told you, so for sake of time I won't repeat, but that is exactly what she told me. And no one in the office bothered to reach out to help her in any way other than give her an alternative to a different bathroom herself. It's not convenient because it's further away from her classes, so it would cause her to be tardy. She did explain that to the staffer as well. I did talk to the assistant superintendent the next day because I was very concerned about this. I didn't know this was happening in our public schools. I don't think most parents do realize this. He did look at the cameras and confirm that it is a biological male. He was dressed as a male, but is on record as a transgender, so he identifies as a female. Just 2 or 3 weeks ago, if I recall correctly, we had our schools on lockdown. So as a parent, I kind of asked myself, who is this boy? Does he go to the school? Is he a sex offender? Was my daughter possibly recorded under the stall and she doesn't know? And if his gender identity is female, why wasn't he dressed as a female? Why was he dressed as his biological sex? Other girls have since reached out to my daughter to say that they've had similar experiences at the school and they feel scared. Our daughters should feel safe in the bathrooms. They should have privacy in their most valuable state. Does the board realize the potential financial burden the district could face if there was sexual or physical assault? Wouldn't it make more sense to have trans students use the nurses' bathroom since there's fewer of them? I doubt you guys want 30 or 40 deep in the hallways waiting to use a one stall. So I asked the board, what policies are you going to immediately implement so our biological females feel safe when they go into a stall to pull their pants down to do their business? And will you send letters home so parents can have informed consent about how it's being handled in the schools? Because at this moment, our bathrooms in our schools are nothing more than unisex. Thank you.
Man, this is sick. God bless this mother and her daughter. Only in the US can you see a mother and her daughter begging a school board or school officials to please protect them from men going into the women's restroom. And this is all in the name of acceptance. So you can thank Democrats for this. Because I can tell you this, 10, 20 years ago, real men, I'm talking about courageous, noble men, would have solved that situation real quick, bro. But nope, in the name of acceptance, this is allowed. And you heard what the young girl said. She said even the principal told her this is a federal problem, okay? So even her hands were tied. Man, you can thank woke leftists for this type of situation. And this is happening every day. It's not even in the news because it's happening every single day in different state, different school district. So even journalists don't care about reporting this type of situation, this type of stories. This is sad, man. Democrats are destroying this country, bro. You let me know what you think about this in the comment section, and God bless you. Catch you on the next one. This is wow.